mother always talked to me a lot about the sky. She liked to watch the clouds in the day and the stars at night, especially the stars. We would play a game sometimes, a game called What's Beyond the Sky. We would imagine darkness or a blinding light or something else that we didn't know how to name. But of course, that was just a game. There's nothing beyond the sky. The sky just is, and it goes on, and we play all of our games beneath it. Russell Keyes came home from the war like a lot of other soldiers. He was tired of fighting, and he was very glad to be coming home. There were things that had happened to him, and he knew that he was not the same person he had been when he left. He had changed, and he wondered about all the things here at home that might have changed too while he'd been away. But sometimes when you go somewhere far away and then come back, the part that bothers you most is not the things that have changed, but the way that other things have stayed the same. Like you hadn't been anywhere or done anything at all.
Hello, Mom.
The kids would still play ball on the vacant lot where he and his friends had played every summer. The high school band would still play every Friday night in the park downtown. And old Mrs. Parker would still be waiting as the kids came home from school to yell at them if they stepped on her flowers. All of that might still be the same, but he was different, and so nothing would really be the same at all. They say some men carry their war with them for the rest of their lives, and some men put it behind them like an old pair of shoes. And then I guess there are others who go on fighting, even if they have no idea who their fight is with, or why it's so important not to give up. Most people change kind of slowly. They're who they are, and then after a while, they're someone else. But some people know the exact moment where their lives changed. They saw the person they were going to marry, or the look in their baby's eyes the first time he smiled. For some people, it's not the good things in life that made them change. It's something they've gone through that makes everything they look at from that moment on seem very different from how it had always been. People are lonely in this world for lots of different reasons. Some people have something in their disposition. Maybe they were just born too mean, or maybe they were born too tender. But most people are brought to where they are by circumstance, by calamity or a broken heart, or something else happening in their lives that wasn't anything they planned on. People are lonely in this world for lots of different reasons. The one thing that I do know is, doesn't matter what any one of them might tell you, nobody wants to be alone. Some people have given up all hope of anything in their lives ever changing. They just go on with it day by day, and if something were to come along and make things different, they probably wouldn't even notice it right off, except maybe for that kind of nervous feeling you get in your stomach. My mom and I used to call that the car trip feeling, because it was how I'd feel whenever I knew we were going to go somewhere far away or somewhere new. Everyone knows not to stare into the sun. It's something your mother tells you when you're a kid. Don't look at the sun or you'll go blind. But sometimes you want to understand something so badly that you'll risk going blind for just a glimpse of what it might all be about. My mother always talked to me a lot about the sky. She liked to watch the clouds in the day and the stars at night, especially the stars. We would play a game sometimes, a game called What's Beyond the Sky. We would imagine darkness, or a blinding light, or something else that we didn't know how to name. But of course, that was just a game. There's nothing beyond the sky. The sky just is, and it goes on and on. We play all of our games beneath it.